Hey everybody, this is Matt Reese coming live from Wildwood Press with Frankie, who's going to bark at me this whole time. Sorry for the weird angle. I don't have a cameraman today, so I'm just going to have to do it live. Hold on, let me attend to Frankie real quick. Yeah, sorry. So I got the block. It's all carved. It's ready to go. I'm ready to ink it. And really, the only thing I do before inking is I just run some sandpaper all over the thing to get any little nicks and stuff off, so it's pretty smooth for the ink to lay down. I'm not going to go into super detail on ink types. Most printers use an oil-based ink. I started out using water-based, which means it really comes down to cleanup. With oil-based, you have to use some special chemicals or vegetable oil or baby oil to clean everything up. With this water-based ink, you can just use soap and water, which makes it super easy for me. This is Cranfield, just Cranfield Black. And anyway, I started out with this ink, so I really know how it works. When COVID hit, people were having trouble getting it in. So I had to try some other different inks, even some oil-based ones. And there's some I like, some I found difficult to work with. But anyway, this is what I like to use currently. And I get it in the tube. Yeah, they come in jars too. The jars are nice, but with this particular ink, it starts to glob up in the jar over time. So with the tubes, it doesn't do that. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, I got my ink plate, just a piece of glass, and I'm going to smear some ink on it. I hope you can see that okay. Come here, Frankie. She's deaf, so I'm yelling at a deaf dog. But and then this is called a brayer. This is what we roll the ink out with. And I'm just going to start rolling this out. I want you to hear the sizzle if Frankie will be quiet. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, so can you hear that sizzle? That's the ink spreading out and getting thinner, and that's kind of the sound that I'm listening for so that I know that it's thin enough to put on the block. And you just kind of get the feel of this over time as to what thickness before you roll it on. But you're really listening for that sizzle. And kind of the thinner you put it on the block, the less you're going to pick up in areas where you didn't want ink. So I'm just thinning it out here. So then once I got the thickness right, I'm going to start putting it on the block. And this will be the first time on this block. I've kind of learned over time the wood will absorb some of the ink. And another thing is you'll get lap lines. So see these lines? So I've learned that it's going to take 2 or 3 passes with the brayer going this way and this way. That's one pass. It takes 2 or 3 of those before you're ready to put the paper on. So this is the exciting part, because once we get the ink on, we can drop the paper, and this last 2 weeks of carving will start to pay off. So I'm not going to make you watch me spend the next 10 minutes inking this thing. And the last video I want to do is when I actually put the paper on it. So once I'm done inking this, I'm going to drop a piece of paper. It's going to take me, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 prints before I really have a feel with what's going on with the block. And then once I do, then I'll bring you back for the last slide where we'll actually pull a print from the block. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at mattreeseart.com. You can visit my website, which is mreeseart.com. sorry, Instagram is Matt Reese at Instagram. Website is mreeseart.com. And also you can follow and like this Facebook page here. Take care.